Alrighty, good morning traders and good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. Welcome to the morning Forex coffee. First of all, make sure you got a cup of coffee in your hand. If you do not have it, get up right now, get your cup of coffee. The show is just about to begin this morning. And it is the 1st of June, so we're going to be taking a look at new trade setups this week like we do every week. And it doesn't matter that it's the 1st of June. It just means, of course, we started a new month to track our trades. Well, this is the deal, traders. We're going to go ahead and take a look at trade opportunities based on targets that we look at every single week. We've had some great setups. We've got some trades already active. Let's go ahead and check out the chart and see what's going on this morning. Now, hopefully everyone had a fantastic weekend. I had a lot of sun this weekend. Spent a lot of time in the sun this weekend. You see I'm burnt like crap right now. And yes, I know, protect yourself. Put on some cream and all that good stuff to protect your skin. I did not do it, and I'm feeling the pain this morning. All right, so we're going to go ahead and check out and see what's happening to the market this morning. Once again, hopefully everyone had a great weekend, ready to rock and roll. And let's go ahead and take a look and see what the markets are offering us this morning. So let's jump into the charts, and let's take a look and see what's going on. I'm going to go to... let's go ahead and pop this open right here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Euro Aussie first. And let's go ahead and take a look this morning. Good morning, Craig. Craig's in the house. William, good morning. We've got two Craigs, actually. So we got Craig. All right. Oh, hold on a second. Did I just say that? We got Cray in the house. All right. Crazies. We got crazies in the house. Cray. All right. We got two Craigs in the house. Good morning, Craig. We got Denise, Doug, Jason, Laura. Good morning. And welcome everyone to the trading room again. Let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on right here this morning. Now, the first thing we've got a process in place right here. The first thing I go ahead and look at is the trade opportunities that are taking place at the moment, right, this week. So we look at those trading opportunities, then we go ahead and check out what we've got currently in the market, and we see whether or not we need to make some trading decisions based on those positions. So the first thing we check out, let's check out the trades that we currently are looking for opportunity this week, all right? Good. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. So, Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie. Michael, good morning. Carlos, Dave, good morning to you guys as well. This is the Euro Aussie right here. And on the Euro Aussie, we see that we have a hit target this week. Am I seeing this right? Just give me a second here. Date. Something doesn't seem right here with the data. Let me see here. It starts off... oh, it is right. Okay, good. So, hit target this morning on the Euro Aussie. So, let's go to this document. And by the way, this document, you can find this inside the description. All right? If you check out the description down below inside the channel, you'll be able to pick up this document. You can go ahead and track exactly what we're doing here every single week and figure out what trades we're in, what trades we're looking at, and all that good stuff. And let's go ahead and put in the date here. And what I need to do is Euro Aussie, we still have a buy-in on that, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes to that. Bullish. Active on this one right here on the sell, so I'm going to say yes, sell. That one I'm going to go ahead and clean up, yep. And let's see here, this one right here, we got a sell as well from last week. All right, cool. Other than that, let's clean up house. All right, so hit target this week on the Euro Aussie. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next trading opportunity. Thanks, Bill. Good morning. Happy June to you as well. Happy Monday and 1st of June. Here we go. We've got EuroCAD. EuroCAD hit target. Move on. Traders, you'll notice how quickly I go through the trades. Don't need to spend too much time on this. Either we got a target that we trade towards or we don't. Euro JPY. Looks like we've got an unhit target right here. And I believe, take a look right here. Come on, work with me, baby. All right. And what time was that? Yep, it looks like we've actually got a, let me see here, 6-9, close of that. So it looks like we got, at the close of this candle right here, it is a sell at 119.88. All right, we've got a sell on the Euro JPY right here. That was active for this this week so far. Now, it looks like I don't have a trade in. Let me go check in my actual live trading account. Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Okay, so just heads up a little bit. I want to give everyone a little heads up. I actually had to, my account was disconnected over the weekend. So I came in this morning and actually realized that I was disconnected. I reconnected. So this is the reason why I'm not in on the Euro JPY. Let me take a look over here. So I'm just going to make a note here. I'm going to just color this one right here. This one I did not get picked up on because I was disconnected over the weekend. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight that. All right, let's go to the Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, good. Denise got in on the sell entry. All right, fantastic. And here on the Euro New Zealand dollar right here, we've got a hit target. Let's go to the next one. Pound, Euro pound, hit target. Let's go to Euro US dollar. And Euro US dollar right here, we have an unhit target and no trading opportunity. So this one right here would be an unhit target. The rest are going to be hit targets right here. So this is going to be a penny position. And we're looking to, looks like we're looking to sell. So we're looking for a bearish alert. And let me see if this is a low probability right here. Yeah. The reason why I'm going to call this a low probability, traders, check this out. I'm seeing price moving higher. I'm seeing the oscillator moving lower. We have divergence here. Price is going to probably go ahead and chase after this target very early. So this is going to be called a low probability right here, which means, by the way, we may not be able to get in on this trade before the price actually gets hit down here. So it's not going to be a high probability. All right, let's look for a new trade right here. Pound Canadian. Let's go to Pound Canadian. Pound Canadian, we have a hit target. Let's go to Pound JPY. Pound JPY, we have an opportunity here. It's an unhit target. So let's say Pound CAD, hit target. Pound JPY, we have an unhit target. So this gives us a penny in sell. We're looking to sell on this when price moves overboard. All right. So there's one trade opportunity right here on Pound JPY. Let's go to Pound New Zealand dollar. We have a hit target on Pound New Zealand dollar right here. Let's go to Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, we have a hit target. Go to Pound New Zealand dollar. Oh, sorry, Pound US dollar. Pound US dollar, we have a unhit target. So this one's an unhit target right here, looking for a sell. And these two right here are hit targets. All right, so that's what we've got going right now on the pound crosses. Let's go to pound JPY. Oh, my bad. I mean Aussie JPY. Aussie JPY, we have a unhit target right here, but okay. Let's call this an unhit target. Looking for a sell on this one as well, bearish move. Let's go to Aussie New Zealand dollar. This one's heading, and it looks like we got picked up on this one. And we went into overbought condition at the close of this candle right here. I don't think this candle created any. Nope, it was this one right here. So we have a sell on this one at the close of this candle right here, and that was at 781. So 1.0781. All right, here it is. Yeah, this one's active in a sell based on an overbought condition, and we're chasing off the unhit target right here. We're selling. All right, now let me take a look over here. Do I have a trade already in? I'm already in on a trade. Looks like I'm already active on the Aussie New Zealand dollar. If I go to Aussie New Zealand dollar here, I'm actually in on this right here. Still waiting for price to move down to this level. So we'll talk about this position. We'll talk about this a little later. Let's first go ahead and cover the current positions for this week. Let's go to Aussie Canadian. Aussie CAD. It looks like we've got also an overbought condition right here. Oh my goodness. All right, wait a minute. Just messed this up big time right here. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. Aussie CAD. All right, so Aussie CAD, we have same thing happening right here. This trade took place close of this candle right here. So 92.46. 92.46 was a sell. We're active on this. And we're chasing off the unhit target right here. All right, 92.46. So we're active on this trade right here. I believe I have a trade already in on. Yep, I'm already selling on Aussie CAD. So I've been in sell on that for a while. Let's go take a look at the next parent one right here. Aussie CAD. What is the next one? Aussie US dollar. Aussie US dollar also active. And this one right here. Oh, okay. Denise says, I know it's not the rule, but I did sell the Euro US dollar last night on that divergent. Okay, so you're trading divergent, not this trading strategy. I gotcha. All right, perfect. And I know we're talking about in the trading room, we're talking about divergence and how to trade that. And And let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, let's take a look here. Wait a minute. All right, here's another opportunity here. Aussie US dollar. Yeah, it looks like we picked up a sell right here last night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and that was at 67.24. Wow. 67.40. What was it again? 24. Sorry, my bad. Not 40. 24. 67.24. I believe that was the number. Let's see here. Close 67.24. Yep. Wow. Look at that. Looks like Aussies are all selling right now. There we go. Fantastic. It's about time. I've been in some sells on those things for a while. All right, so we've got some sells on the Aussie. You've got 3 of the 4 that we're selling currently right now. Let's go take a look at the Abraham says, what is your stop on the Aussie CAD? This pair keeps rallying. We normally trade our stop losses 4 times the average true range. That is the stop placement that we put on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Aussie. Let's go. We finished the Aussies. Let's go to the New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CAD's a hit target. Let's go to the US dollar CAD. And US dollar CAD looks like it's looking for a buy on this one right here. So that's a hit target. This is an unhit target. And we're looking for a buy. So it's a penny buy. All right, there it is. Fantastic. Good. Okay, we're set. All right, that's what we got so far at the moment right now on the pairs. All right, that's what we got currently right now. Now, what I'd like to go ahead and do is take a look at trades that we're currently in, and we did get a trade that actually paid off last week, or maybe even be this week. Yeah, pound JPY. Pound JPY, we had this in since the 14th of May. We had 2 positions in, and we actually got them paid out. When did it close out? Oh, this morning, early this morning. So we got this paid out early this morning. Let's take a look at these 2 right here. Here is the trades. So this one paid out. We had buys in right here. We hit our target. Let's go ahead and check out that. We entered at, let me go ahead and write that down. Got to take a look at the numbers. So we entered at 130, 39, 130.39, and then 63, 131.63, and we got out at 133.64. Right. So you can go ahead and do the math. That looks like 200 pips on this one. So this is about a 200 pip. Let's call it one. That was the buy. That's 201. And this one right here would have been a little bit more. Oh, gosh. Early in the morning, I'm going to do the math. All right, so let's do it. 25. Yeah, 25. 225, 325. All right, so we got 526. I'm just going to go with that. 526. I'll check it out later. So 526 pips were gained on those trades. Let's go ahead and put that into the document. And this was back in the 14, actually the 5th of the 6th. That's a while back. Yaku's got 106. 106? No ways. Where do you get 106 from? Yaku, throw that calculator away. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the number right here, 526 right here, pound JPY. There it is there. And it was on the 5th. This is the one right here. That's the trade we were actually got in right there. That's our first entry point right here. So this was actually closed out. And we closed out this, closed this on June 1st. So we're going to go 0601. Oh, we can put 2020 in there. Perfect. Closed out. Done. All right, happy days. All right, we closed out with that one imposters. All right, now, let's go ahead and take a look at what else we've got going here. Let's go to our open positions. Aussie CAD. So I always go look at the first top, at the top right here. We got symbols. We start with Aussie CAD right here. We got sell positions on that. We spoke about that already. So Aussie CAD, I've got. Let's go here. Aussie CAD. I've got sell positions on this, and I'm actually looking for Aussie CAD to sell off. Now, we have to look at this and understand something. All right. We have price trading above that strong resistance. This is a problem. I know it is. Especially for those that are holding on to some sell positions. If we trade back above that strong support, which was resistance, look if I go ahead and compress the charts. This is going to become a problem because we're never going to get to our target if price trades above this level right here. All right? If we move above that level of resistance, then we're going to have a problem. So we have to go ahead and make a decision. Where is a good place to get the heck out of Dodge if we are trading this short, which I am? Check it out right here. I've got Aussie CAD. I got how many positions? 2 positions in here. Well, 2 positions aren't that bad. Right? 2 positions aren't that bad, but I have to make a decision. I'm about 100 pips away from our break-even point. If we see any sort of correction on this, we may need to go and start thinking about getting the heck out of Dodge. So if we do, now, granted, if price does this, price comes down and trades back below right here, then I'm thinking price is going to continue to move back down south. Then I'm going to be good for this. But if we do not stay, if we do not get below this right here, I have to make a decision. All right? Now, how I'm going to make a decision on this is simply going to be twofold. One, if we trade back below the support right here, I'm good to go. But if we don't, then what I may do is I may allow price to go ahead and continue to rally, just like this. And as price continues to rally and then come down, I'm going to pick up some new positions right here. And when I pick up some new positions and price comes down, my break-even point is going to move up higher. And if we stay above the support right here, I don't care if I'm at break-even, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge. All right, that's it. Simple and easy. Now, do I need to go ahead and panic right now? No. Just as you see, I have to wait for the market to do what it needs to do, right? Either it goes back below support, then I can ride that wave, or if it goes above support and stays above support and trades up higher, I got to wait until I pick up new positions, then sell off back down south, then go ahead and get the heck out of Dodge when price hits back down south. That's what I'm going to do. That's my game plan right there. So I'm going to hold off on this. Do nothing right now. All right, do nothing right now, and just simply wait for price action to set up a good pattern that I can trade. All right, good. Denise says good. Carlos says, oh, it's my test the trend line and then rally north. Whatever. All right. Remember something. We keep technical analysis very simple when it comes to these type of trading setups. We are position trading. Position trading is positioning yourself in the market based on where the market's trading, and all we have to do is figure out whether the market's holding that support or breaking through support, or holding that resistance or breaking through resistance, to determine when is the time to get the heck out of Dodge. We're going to stick around on that. All right. Let's go to another trade that I'm in. Aussie JPY, I believe that is. Yeah. Aussie JPY, I've got 2 positions on Aussie JPY. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. All right, we've got this big downward trend line. Price is starting to trade towards that previous low over here back in 2016. It's testing that resistance. We may get some push off that. All right. If we get some push off that resistance, it's going to send this pair back down south. We'll go ahead and draw up this trend line. And it looks like I've got a trend line supporting, or at least holding as a resistance right here. So we've got old support become resistance. We've got a trend line acting as resistance. We now look for the market to dip back down south. Not a whole bunch. But if we drop back down south, let's just see here. If it goes back down 220 pips, that's going to give us an opportunity. Let's see here. 220 pips. Let's go to Aussie JPY. Yeah, I'm down 78 pips. So if this can drop down 220 pips, I'm in the money. I'm happy. So just going to have to wait for this to go ahead and dip back down south. Now, granted, I'm looking for my target a little bit further down south. My target is 235 pips down south. So I can wait for the market to go all the way down to 220 pips, then make a decision. It will be short of my target, but I may go ahead and look to get the heck out of Dodge, because if it holds up at the support right here, it's going back up again. So I may go ahead and take early profit on this once price gets to that level. Right now, make no decision. Just wait for price to get there. All right, what else am I in? Aussie New Zealand dollar. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 trades in on Aussie New Zealand dollar. My break-even point is about 151 pips right now. Let's take a look and see where trade is at the moment. Now, just so that you know, let's go ahead and clear up the air right here. We're not looking to just go ahead and close out trades at break-even. That's not the game plan. But sometimes when price doesn't do what we expect it to do, we have to make some decisions. Not all trades are going to work out the way we would like to work out. But when it doesn't, we have to make decisions. All right? And so that's what we're doing. We're saying, hey, listen here. This is what I'm anticipating. If price doesn't do that, then I have to have an alternative decision that I need to make. All right? So this is where we're at right now on Aussie New Zealand dollar. Still a bit of a rally on Aussie New Zealand dollar. We haven't taken out the previous highs. I see this in a wave 4 correction move. So I'm anticipating still a dip on Aussie New Zealand dollar. If it does break up, it's going to go to the top right here. I think I've got enough equity into this trade that if it does go up a little higher, I'm not going to be too bad. So I'm not too worried about this, but there's nothing I can do right now on Aussie New Zealand dollar other than just to wait. Now we're at resistance. You can see this downward trend line right here. We have 2 of them, one here, one there. It's still holding at that downward trend line. So if that's going to hold, then hopefully we'll see a downside move going south. And again, we just need to look for about 150 pips. I think we're expecting a little bit more out of that though. Yeah, 330. I'm actually expecting about a 330 pip drop from where price is trading right now. So double what we really need is what we're expecting the target to be once it starts moving down south. It's not moving yet. We had a little bit of movement right here. We got excited about that. Obviously, it didn't hold, and price now moved up a little higher. All right, we'll continue to hold short on that. Let's take a look and see what else we got going here. Euro Aussie. What is my target on Aussie JPY, says Jeff? Let's take a look right here. My target on Aussie JPY is priced over here 70.01. Aussie JPY is 70.01. But like I said, we may go ahead and take a slightly early profit off that. Maybe 70.20 would probably be the target. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Euro New Zealand dollar. Oh, sorry, actually Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, I actually came to my break even right here, and I wasn't ready to take my profit. Price has now moved away from it now. We're down about 260 pips on that. And I'm in on 3 positions right now. Let's take a look right here. Euro Aussie. Let's see here. This pair is expected to rally. I'm telling you right now, I'm holding on to Euro Aussie long. And this could be the strong Euro, or it could be a weak Aussie that's expected. Now, looking at the other setups that we've seen, take a look at this week just on the Aussies. Take a look how many sell trading opportunities. We're looking for a sell-off on Aussie. All right, that means that Euro Aussie should go long. We should see a bullish rally in Euro Aussie. We don't have any targets for this week on Euro Aussie, but certainly look at this right here. Look at this flat, this bottom right here. We got to get some movement to the upside. There's got to be some sort of correction move. We have divergence right here. Price is moving lower. Or at least let's call it convergence here on the daily time frame. Price should start moving to the upside. All right, we should see price start moving to the upside. Yeah, because there's divergence. I'm assuming you're speaking on a different chart. So I'm holding Euro Aussie long, and I will continue to hold long. Let's see what else I got going here. I've got Euro, only 1 position on the Euro New Zealand dollar. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to continue to hold that. Let's see here. I've got Pound Aussie, 1 position. I'm not too concerned about that. I've got Pound US dollar, 1, 2, 3. So let's take a look at Pound US dollar. And what am I doing on Pound US dollar here? Am I long on Pound US dollar? Yes, I'm buying. So Pound US dollar, yeah. We're at the bottom of support right here of this downward channel. We also got consolidation right here, or possible double bottoms right here. Price is going to go ahead to test the what we're calling the confirmation point right here. And so we're looking for price to continue to rally up at least to this downward channel line. And then a break of that will get to the top of the confirmation point. So bullish on Pound US dollar. Obviously, we've got to take a look at the dollar index. Let's take a look at dollar index right here. I'm going to kill that pattern. That pattern's dead. And we're getting some weakness in dollar index. And also, we've got to go ahead and point out that although we're getting some weakness in dollar index, it's got a little bit of room to the downside to get us to this trend line. We're watching this previous top right here acting as resistance. And with that previous top there acting as resistance, it would be acting as support for the market right here. But we've broken through that level right now. So it means that price is heading back down to the next support level, which is by this trend line. This trend line is the next support. So we're going to see some further dollar weakness, which should push Pound US dollar bullish, Euro US dollar bullish, and any other pair that is traded against bullish as well. Now you might be saying, well, hold on a second, big dog. What about Aussie US dollar? If we're expecting Aussie to weaken and US dollar weakens, we have a standoff. We have got 2 weak currency pairs. Well, now it comes down to which one is weaker. We'll take, obviously, the directional bias. All right? And at the moment right now, in the last 24 hours, we have seen rally in the Aussie. We have seen rally in Aussie. We've seen some strong Aussie over the last 12 hours. But keep it in mind, once again, we don't always... A rally doesn't necessarily set the trend for the week. That could be just the last rally before we start seeing deeper correction moves, which we are expecting on Aussie crosses. We're expecting some deep correction moves in Aussie, which has given us a short-term bearish move on Aussie crosses. That's what we're expecting. So I'm seeing that as a false sense of movement if there's a word like that. I'm just throwing it in there. But we're expecting some false moves in the Aussie this last few hours or last 12 hours. This is just a last final move on the Aussie before we start seeing some correction. I'm expecting weakness out in Aussie this week. All right. Now, these are the pairs that we have currently right now that we're currently active in. All right. And so we'll take a look and see at the end of the week how this is paid off. If we're right, if my projections are right, or speculations are right about the Aussie, and we do get weakness out of the Aussie, it's going to be a good week of trading. All right, let's take a look at the news before we close off this morning. All right, check out the news. We got cash rate. That's Tuesday. Tuesday at 1:30 in the morning, so which means tomorrow morning at 1:30 in the morning, we got the Aussie cash rate. They're expecting to keep the rates unchanged. What? Of course they're keeping the rates unchanged. No one's going to raise rates or cut rates right now. Maybe cut, but not raise. Right? So they're keeping the rates unchanged. That's probably being discounted in price already. Price has already discounted that decision already. If we see anything different come out, it may change. But remember, what's important is the RBA rate statement. That comes out at the exact same time. So if you see movement in the Aussies, it's not because of the rate decision, it's because of the statement coming out and what they say in the statement. That's going to be critical right there. Then we've got GDP, Aussie GDP, 9:30 in the evening on Tuesday. This is quarterly data, something to pay attention to. We're not expecting good numbers, no sirree. But if the numbers are worse than expected, then maybe this will start moving the Aussie back down south. Now, I think this is going to be the pivotal point. That's not even a word, but I'm going to throw it out there again. I've been told it's not a word. I'm saying it is a word for me. All right. The pivotal point right now would be what happens to GDP. Previously, we've seen GDP tick up a little higher. That's the reason why we're getting a positive move in the Aussie. Although we've had the pandemic worldwide, the Aussie still seems to be gaining ground, and the data seems to be reporting good over the last few months. All right. Now, I'm not saying good. I'm saying better than expected, because it has been worse, but it's better than expected. But if the numbers continue to do so, Aussie may struggle to go south. But this could be the pivotal point, and I'm going to say it again. It is a word. It is my word. The pivotal point of what's going to happen. All right. We'll check it out. So Tuesday is going to be critical. Check it out Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a big decision for Aussie. Remember, it is non-farm payroll week as well. So we have ADP numbers coming out this week on Wednesday. That's going to show terrible numbers. We know that. It's probably going to be priced in. But if it's worse than expected numbers, it will affect the market. We have, of course, a rate decision for the Canadians. They're keeping the rates unchanged. What? I'm going to keep saying that every time we see a rate decision. Rate decision unchanged at 0.25%. We've got the bank statement coming out at the same time. Everything's going to be related to the bank statement. All right? So, or at least the rate statement. The rate statement is going to move the market. It's not the news on the rate. All right? Definitely not. We've got the Europe. Europe's deciding to keep the rates unchanged on Thursday. What? Okay, I know it's getting annoying. But yeah, they're going to keep the rates unchanged on Thursday. But they have the monetary policy statement coming out. Check out the statement. That's what's going to move the market. ECB press conference as well at 8:30 on Thursday. And then finally, the fundamental of the hour, which is actually not ready because it hasn't really been moving the markets a lot. We have non-farm payroll coming out on Friday. We have jobs coming out not just for the US, but also for Canada as well. All right, so if you're trading any Canadian and dollar cross, it may create some sort of volatility, maybe some choppiness, because the data comes out at the same time. Not a good time to trade that pair at the same time. But yeah, we've got data coming out for those two currencies on Friday. And my friends, that is it for this week. All right, good luck with your trading. We're going to be doing I'm going to be doing some analysis on some other pairs this week as well. I'm going to be looking at a lot of divergence this week. seeing if there's opportunity to trade intraday moves. I'll be setting up some videos, posting those videos. Check it out. We'll be talking about these setups in my trading room. And I said I'd get you the link for the trading room. I haven't got it ready yet. Listen here. Go check out in the description. In the description, I do have the Telegram channel. My Telegram channel. Connect with the Telegram channel, and then by tomorrow, before the trading room starts, I'll have a link for you to be able to access my trading room, so you can check out and see what's going on with the week of trading this week. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going down this week, so it's going to be pretty exciting to see how the market deals with all the news that's coming out this week. With that being said, traders, you have a fantastic week. Kill it this week, and we'll see you back again on Friday to sum up what the markets did based on our setup that we have. This is the FX Big Dog, wishing you peace, joy, and successful trading, and stay out of the sun. All right, see what damage it did to me. I'll see you next time. The FX Big Dog signing off.